Imagine stepping into a land where tropical sunshine dances across lush green orchards, where the air is heavy with the scent of ripening fruit, and where something extraordinary grows on towering trees, giant fruits, so large they can weigh as much as a child. This is Thailand, home to one of nature's most remarkable gifts, the jackfruit. More than just a fruit, it is a cultural treasure, a nutritional powerhouse, and the foundation of a thriving industry that transforms these golden giants into one of the world's most beloved dried snacks. Today, we embark on a journey that begins in the soil, winds through orchards nurtured by generations of farmers, and ends in modern factories where innovation meets tradition. This is the captivating story of Thailand's jackfruit, from seed to snack. The life of a jackfruit begins with something deceptively small, a seed or a graft, chosen with precision. Thai farmers understand that only the healthiest seeds or the strongest grafts can produce trees worthy of bearing such a legendary crop. The soil must be sandy, loam, well drained yet rich, with just the right balance of acidity between 6.0 and 7.5 on the pH scale. Luckily, Thailand's natural environment is perfectly suited for jackfruit cultivation. With its warm tropical climate and abundant rainfall, the land seems almost designed by nature to welcome jackfruit trees. Farmers, however, don't leave things to chance. Most turn to grafting rather than planting from seed, because grafting allows the new trees to inherit the very best qualities of their parents. This not only accelerates growth, but also ensures consistency in the fruit's size, flavor, and resilience. It is a delicate practice, but one that has been perfected over years of dedication. Once grafted seedlings grow to a sturdy height of 30 to 40 centimeters. They are ready for their new home in the orchards. Farmers space them generously at 12 meters apart because each tree, in time, will become massive, with sprawling branches that demand room to stretch. In the early years, the trees are fragile, needing tender care. Farmers ensure they receive plenty of water during dry spells, often carrying buckets or setting up irrigation systems to keep the young plants thriving. Pruning is also a vital ritual. With careful hands, farmers trim away dead or diseased branches, shape the canopy, and improve airflow through the tree. This isn't merely cosmetic. Strong pruning ensures the tree develops the structure needed to bear belts, which can weigh anywhere from 5 to 30 kilograms each. Without proper care, the branches could snap under the burden of such heavy fruit. But growing jackfruit is not without challenges. The trees, though resilient, are vulnerable to pests and diseases. Fruit flies hover like tiny invaders, threatening to spoil the harvest. Aphids and mealybugs hide in the leaves, sapping the plant's strength. Farmers battle these pests, not with harmful chemicals but with organic pesticides and the introduction of natural predators. Diseases like stem rot and leaf blight lurk as well. But careful orchard hygiene and the cultivation of resistant varieties help farmers protect their crops. Each step in this battle speaks to the harmony Thai farmers maintain with nature. Tradition, innovation, and respect for the environment. Patience is a virtue in jackfruit farming. Though grafted trees grow faster than those raised from seeds, it still takes 3 to 4 years before they begin to bear fruit. But when they do, the reward is spectacular. From March through June, the orchards come alive with the season's bounty. Farmers walk among the trees, tapping the enormous fruits to listen for a hollow sound, a sign of ripeness. They watch for subtle changes in color, from green to a warm yellowish brown. Harvesting is an art in itself. Armed with sharp knives or sickles, farmers carefully cut the heavy fruits without damaging the tree. Each fruit, sometimes as long as 90 centimeters, must be handled with care, because even a single jackfruit represents hours of labor, months of nurturing, and the promise of a delicious future. In 2014 alone, Thailand produced 500,000 tons of jackfruit, a testament to the skill and persistence of its farmers. But the story does not end in the orchards. The journey continues at bustling factories, where the raw fruit begins its transformation into a global delicacy. Immediately after harvest, the jackfruits are loaded onto trucks and rushed to processing facilities. Time is of the essence here, as freshness is key to producing the highest quality dried fruit. Upon arrival, the fruits are washed thoroughly, every speck of dirt and impurity removed. Sorting follows, with only the best specimens chosen for drying. Quality is paramount, because only jackfruits with the right texture and sweetness can endure the rigorous journey ahead. Peeling a jackfruit is no small feat. Its thick, spiky skin guards a treasure of golden yellow flesh inside. In many facilities, workers still peel the fruits by hand, their skilled fingers moving with practiced precision. In larger factories, specialized machines lend a helping hand. Once the skin is removed, the precious flesh is separated from the fibrous strands and seeds. This part of the fruit, rich in vitamins and minerals, is the star of the show, the piece that will eventually become a crisp, sweet snack loved by millions. Nothing goes to waste here. The fibers and seeds are collected and repurposed as organic fertilizer, returning nourishment to the soil that will grow the next generation of jackfruit trees. It's a cycle of sustainability that reflects the deep connection between farming and the earth. But before the fruit can be dried, it must be cut into uniform pieces. Precision is key, as even drying requires consistency in size and thickness. One important rule governs this stage: the cut pieces must not be washed in water, as this would wash away their natural sweetness. Instead, the fruit is carefully prepared and then frozen at around -35°C. Freezing locks in the flavor and ensures that when the drying process begins, the pieces will retain their crispness. Workers know the fruit is ready when a thin layer of frost forms on the surface, signaling that the flesh has reached the perfect state for frying. Here is where tradition meets cutting-edge technology: vacuum frying. Unlike traditional frying, which relies on high heat and often compromises the fruit's nutrients, vacuum frying takes place under low pressure and lower temperatures. This advanced technique allows factories to dry up to 200 kilograms of jackfruit per hour efficiently, removing moisture while preserving the fruit's natural sweetness and nutrients. The result is remarkable. The dried jackfruit retains up to 70% of its original nutritional value while developing the crisp texture that makes it so irresistible. Vacuum frying also extends shelf life, ensuring the snacks can be enjoyed far beyond the harvest season. Yet the process doesn't end there. After frying, the jackfruit pieces still contain traces of oil, and this oil must be removed to ensure long-lasting freshness. Through oil separation technology, workers carefully extract any remaining oil, leaving behind crisp, light pieces of dried jackfruit. The transformation is complete. The once massive fruit that grew under the tropical sun now exists as bite-sized golden slices, ready to be enjoyed anywhere in the world. Their light yellow color, crisp texture, natural sweetness, and intoxicating aroma make them a sought-after export, beloved not just in Thailand but across continents. And so, from orchard to factory, the journey of the jackfruit is one of dedication, science, and artistry. It is a story of farmers who rise with the sun to care for their trees, of workers whose hands and machines transform raw harvests into treasures, and of a fruit whose versatility and flavor capture hearts worldwide. Each bite of dried jackfruit carries with it the essence of Thailand, the warmth of its climate, the richness of its soil, and the passion of its people. So the next time you open a bag of dried jackfruit and taste that sweet, crispy goodness, remember the journey it took to reach you. Remember the farmers who nurtured the trees, the harvesters who cut the heavy fruits, the factory workers who perfected the drying process, and the culture that has cherished this tropical wonder for centuries. Thailand's jackfruit is not just a snack, it is a story, a tradition, and a gift from nature wrapped in golden sweetness. If you've tried it before, you know it's magic. If not, perhaps now is the perfect time to discover it for yourself. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, may your days be as sweet and fulfilling as the jackfruit itself.